See you. Getting you all adjusted here as we're going to start our day. Woo! Good morning. Hello, hello. My name is Tammy Pereira, and I'm so glad you could join me today. Today is Thursday, and I've got my fancy duds on. Yes, I have a date. I am heading out a little bit later, but I wanted to share something with you. So good morning. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. I have some social media tips, and they are about how to get more eyeballs on your content. And so thank you. Keep coming in. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so glad you're here. We are going to talk about social media, and I have some beginner tips. And this is something I want to explain, right? I have been making, content for a while now. And one of the things that I realized is not everybody is in the same place. So if you are a beginner and you're actually like looking at me going live or making content, and you're like, you know what? Digital marketing sounds really cool. Of course, I'd love to make six figures. Good morning. But I can't do that. I don't think I can do that. I can't do it like you. Well, no, duh, right? I don't want you to do it like me. I want you to be you. But I have a few tips that I want to share about social media and the algorithms and how you can get more out of your business on social media. So we're talking about social media marketing and some of the things that I've learned. Okay, so like I said, I've been doing this quite a while, and it actually hit me that I assumed everybody knew what this was. Everybody knew already. Like I'm the one behind. And I realized that was a lie. So if you've been on any of my mindset trainings, sometimes you have to change your mind. You have to think at things differently. And I get it, right? I still get hangups about that. In fact, my husband caught me in one yesterday. I said, look at this picture. Doesn't it look just like? And he's like, no. And, I was so convinced that I was right. And then to be told, no, you're wrong. You're looking at it wrong. And I had to take a step back and realize, you know what? That's kind of a lie. I was lying to myself about what I thought I knew. And then it was like, oh, that's not true. What I thought I knew was not true. So I'm coming to you today because I want to get you on the same page, right? Some of the things that I've learned about social media marketing. And again, my name is Tammy. I am a stay-at-home wife for 30 years. I do have two grown girls. I have a grandbaby, and I've had 7 businesses until I found digital marketing, number 8. And that's something I wanted to explain. I bring that up a lot. And I don't want you to get that hang up that, oh, 7 businesses? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Well, you know what? I say that in the sense of I want you to have encouragement from that you can do something and then try again and try again and try again, right? That's just life. That's how it is, right? Life has problems, life has troubles, and we get to solve them. We get to try new things to get what we want out of life. Do you want to earn 6 figures? Are you doing that, doing what you do now? Well, then let's do something different. For any of you who, right, I'm an early how do you say it, right? I'm an old Gen Xer, right? So I am way at the beginning of that population, right? And there was a woman, she was a reporter. She interviewed, her name was Connie Chung. Well, I don't mean was, she's still here. And I just saw this last night. So anybody, any Gen Xers, give me a thumbs up. Are you with me? If you're a Gen Xer, thumbs up. Have you heard of Connie Chung? Lovely lady. Lovely lady. And I saw her come through my feed on another platform, right? I'm a big IG girl. I've been there for 100 years. And I'm scrolling like I do, and I found Connie Chung was talking, and she had Maury Povich right next to her. And it was one of those, wow, back to the, you know, it just brought back a lot of memories of watching her on TV. And Maury Povich, right? He was the Phil Donahue, right? He would interview people, talk show host, personality, right? Are these names ringing a bell? Give me a thumbs up. How many people in my morning lives are Gen Xers, right? Because sometimes I wonder, do you even know the stories I talk about? Anyway, Connie Chung comes up on my feed, and she's just as lovely as ever, and she has a book. She's written a memoir. And she said, I started my Instagram account to talk about my book. This is what I'm talking about. The power of social media marketing. I don't know how old Connie Chung is. I should look that up. But if she's 70s, 80s, and she just started Instagram so she could talk about her memoirs, her book. And it was just the sweetest little interaction between her and Maury Povich, right? Did any of you see that? Did anybody see that? Give me a thumbs up if you saw that reel on Connie Chung and her new book, right? And she's got Maury Povich next to her. And they were just the most cutest little couple you've ever seen. But my point is social media marketing. She did it. She got over her fear of having an Instagram account, figuring it all out. You can do this. So when I say you can do this and you're thinking, I don't think so. I don't think so. You have an 80-year-old woman who literally started social media so she could promote a book and encouraging you to buy it. Right there. Like this is where we're going with social media. You need to start promoting yourself, your gifts, your abilities, and sharing it with the world. That's why I just love digital marketing. My husband said, okay, you've had 7 businesses. This is number 8. This business, I think it's it. Because you have so much enthusiasm, so much joy talking about this business. And that's what I want to bring to you today. Some social media tips, because I don't want to forget, not everybody's in the same place, right? If I could share some stuff with Connie Chung, although I'm sure she's got a team of really good young people probably helping her do this, right? Learning about algorithms, learning about hashtags and content, and that's a whole huge vocabulary. And like I said, if you've been around social media for any length of time, you probably already know this. But I wanted to make sure that I could share some tips with you that would help ease that fear, that discomfort you might be having of starting a digital marketing business. So I want to present to the question. This is the question. What if you could grow your business without spending a fortune? All right, so let's talk about those marketing strategies and how social media algorithms can actually help you get there. We're going to use them. They're not the enemy. In fact, I like to talk about algorithms as Mr. Algorithm because it really is a person. Do you realize when your content gets pushed out for other people to see, it's because somebody else saw it and engaged, that Mr. Algorithm said, I bet other people want to see this too. And that's the philosophy of what's going on. Now, granted, it is a digital world, and what's happening is the platform you are on wants people there longer. So if you are wanting to grow, if you are wanting to build a business, you can grow you can grow your business using social media. I love that because you're on your phone anyway. You are on your phone and social media anyway. So why not use it to make money? Right? Whatever you have to sell, right? Connie Chung's selling a book, her latest memoirs, right? You could be selling a digital product, you could be selling your MLM, whatever it is. And you can use social media. And that's where we started. The idea of doing marketing for free. I'll tell you what, after 7 businesses, I realized I need to get better at marketing because that's how you can grow. Right? It almost seems obvious, but I just thought, oh, I'm such a nice person and I do great work. That's going to carry me. But if you're not discoverable, who's going to know how great you are, how great your products are? They have to find you first. So that's where we're going with this. Okay. So I want to help you grow your business using social media marketing. And like I said, I didn't want to assume that you already knew these ideas. Okay. So we're going to talk about some free social media marketing strategies. And I love the word free. Don't you love the word free? One of my favorite words, right? Now, I'm going to share it. This is me, nevertoolateincome.com. If you want this information now, just go to this site and put your email in, and there you can get the information that I'm talking about because it's actually in the 6-figure blueprint and how to get seen, how to find your perfect customer, how to have automations. You can get that information now. I would love for you to put your email in, get that free information, nevertoolateincome.com. And I'm also live on YouTube. Okay, I'm here on TikTok and I have my YouTube family, and the replay of this live will be on YouTube. So if there's anything you've missed, you can watch that there. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to talk about how these social media algorithms actually work for you, right? Don't get disappointed about them, right? Everything is figure outable. So don't have this negative algorithm. I gave him a nickname, right? This is my number one. Social media, the algorithms. Let me make sure I spell that right. Algorithms. We're going to start here and start breaking down what it is. Okay. A lot of us don't really understand. Okay. So if you can understand algorithms, right? This is a measurement. That's all it is. It's a measurement of what's going on. And you can increase the reach of your page of your product, of whatever it is you're talking about, then that's what you need to understand. So, and the algorithms are, they're a little different on each platform. I hope you understand that, right? Like I said, I'm a big IG girl from a long time. And do you realize IG started one way? And when the owners found out, there was a huge population of people that loved still images. They actually became known for pictures, sharing pictures. And do you remember back in the day, flat lays were the thing, right? You decorated your photo with flat lays because you wanted the best content. You wanted people to see how beautiful your work was because you outlaid those photos with fun little things, right? So people could be really impressed. And then they came out with digital flat lays. So you didn't have to create your own and be some special photographer. But that changed the pattern of what Instagram was going to be. When they saw that that was going to be the hook for people, they wanted to see photos, they actually changed the marketing of that platform. Now, today, it's almost hard to tell between each between right? They've all added like stories and it's shorts on YouTube. They've added carousels, multiple pictures you can flip through. You can add music to it. You can add text on each page. They've gone to, you could just type something out. Maybe you're a word person and you just type out quotes and things, but now you can add it to a video, add it to a photo, right? A lot of these social media platforms are really starting to mimic each other because they want to capture more people. So I can't quite remember if we're going to talk about this later or not. But here's the thing. We do. So I'm not even going to bring it up. All right. So if we can master the algorithms, right, you're going to get more visibility and customers and you're not going to spend a fortune. So say you're a business owner, okay, and you've got handmade goods. And where did you go, right? You went to Instagram because you can take a really beautiful image of your product and put it there. And that alone might be enough to engage people in your business. I actually went to a You Pick Flower site. Uh, um, yeah, an actual garden. But my sister-in-law had shared their social media post, and it was so inviting. It was really beautiful. Now, did she get a stock image off of Canva? I don't know. But it was enough to say, "Oh, I wanna go visit there. They're having a You Pick time from 9 to noon. We've got to go." It was because of that image, and then somebody shared it. That's what we're talking about, the power of social media. So I do want to let's define what it means to engage. That's where the algorithms start. They're watching the engagement of your post. And if you find somebody liked, shared, commented, that post sounds popular, right, to your social media platform. And then they will push that out. So that's why you see so many people talking about like and follow and comment. They want the engagement so that that post will reach more eyeballs. And what is that about, right? Granted, it helps me, but what is algorithm for? It's for the platform. They want people on their platform. The more people they can keep there, the better they're doing. So they want that. So they're always looking for what's trending, what's coming up, and they start pushing that. That's what this algorithm is for, and we want to use that for our advantage. Okay, so it's gonna get you more views if you start to understand and think that way. So we want to engage your audience. That helps to boost your reach. Engage. I'm just gonna write engage. Engage your audience is what we're talking about. So the more your audience engages with your content, right? We talked a little bit about that. Those likes, those comments, those shares, the more the algorithm's going to show it to others, right? So how do we get it there, right? It might be popular and now it's going to get pushed out, but you have an influence in this. Have you ever seen anybody that had a comment on their post, but it was actually the person who created the post? This is one of those tips that I'm giving you about increasing engagement. If comments equals engagement, then I'm going to comment on my post. You might see that in IG. People will put their hashtags because the person who created the post is the only person who can add hashtags to their post. Did you know that? If people comment in your post with a hashtag, at least on IG, that's what I know, then that is not a searchable hashtag. They wouldn't be led to your post, but you can. You can make the first comment be the hashtags. And that's telling Mr. Algorithm, hey, this post has some engagement. And that's one of those tips, those tricks that people use to grow engagement, right? The other way is to comment on every person's comment on your post. That is why when I say, comment below, comment now for more information, I want to help engagement. I don't want to hold back information, but I want my post to get more um, views. So if you comment now in my post, then I can comment back. Great. Go to www.nevertoolateincome.com for more information. Because each of those comments is creating engagement. So you have an influence over that. You do get to help build the algorithms in your favor by doing that. Did you know that? All right. So I didn't want to leave anybody out. That's one way to help boost your post without paying for ads. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, another way. How to engage. Another way to engage is to have a great hook, especially on TikTok. Now, you might notice each platform has a different personality. And I found TikTok is different than IG, right? I've been a long time Instagram user and here for TikTok for just 3 months. I'm coming up on 3 months with TikTok. And I have found it to be a totally different personality. It is really fast paced. That's what these posts are. They're all short videos. On IG, it's all about a beautiful image and a really long description. It's a story on a post. You don't have time for that over here on TikTok. Nobody's got time for that. They want to see it and they want to know if this is for them. And the hook, the engaging hook that you have keeps people on your post longer. right? And we already talked about on the social media algorithms. The longer the people are engaged in your post, the better for the platform. And it's really good for you too, right? Do you see the pattern here? So that's what we're talking about. In fact, I want you to always ask for the engagement. It's okay to say, type now, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, right? It used to be uncomfortable. It used to be that I just want to share my stuff. I just want to tell my story. But if you are promoting a business using social media marketing, you've got to ask. Your customers need to know what to do. What do you expect of them? So you ask for that engagement. All right. This one might be the most painful one. It's so hard. Consistency. 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 Oh dear. I just clicked something. All right, give me a second. Consistency is when we post every day. You want to tell, here, let me help that a little bit. You want to tell the platform that you're on that you're reliable. That helps your algorithms. You want to tell your fan base, your customers, that you are reliable. I will show up every day for you, and I will have something of value for you. And I want your follows. I want your hearts. I want people to know that I will be here for you, teaching regularly. Regularly. I want you to have good content. I want you to know what's available. And I have new information every day. So I show up every day because you know what? I want to reach six figures. I want to see $1 million in the bank account. How do I do that? I have to help a whole lot of people. And the reason I come to social media is because I can talk to the entire world at once. When you do social media marketing, the world is your customer base. Don't let them down. Show up consistently. Whatever you have to do to get there is the trick, right? So if you're posting consistently and at the right times, you're helping the algorithms in your favor, but it also benefits them, right? It's a two-way street. We want to keep our platform happy and giving them more of us. And then that keeps the connection. The more people are coming to that platform because you're going to be there. You're showing up, right? So that consistency is building trust. It gets more eyes on your content, and your followers are getting notifications when you're posting on TikTok. I get notifications. The people I follow, oh, they posted a story, right? That's another way of people remembering who you are. Your followers are getting notifications. I get notifications on YouTube when something I'm following has just posted new content. That's a way to get more eyeballs on your page, on your product. Isn't that easy? Free. For free. That's what we're talking about. That's why we like social media marketing. I want you to let go of the stigma and start knowing that this business can be done for a limited cost, right? The cost I'm referring to happens to be the program that I use called Legacy Builders. But the way we market, we can do it for free. There's no monthly fees. I'm using social media. So I want you to know consistency at the same time every day. You can start advertising that. I go live at 8 a.m. So people that want to catch you in person know how to find you, know where they can see you again. I know people who have people waiting. I've heard these stories. There's like, I was a few minutes late getting to my live and people were there like, "You're late. Where were you?" Because they had built this consistency and their audience expected them to show up. All right. So I want you here's something new to me, and it might be new to you. The features. Now, this is something I need to practice. Okay, the features. The features are the different ways you can use the platform. So, for example, TikTok has stories, right, that run across the top of people that you are following. You're not going to get stories from people you're not following. And it's the same with IG. YouTube has shorts. They have different features. TikTok has stories, and you can do a post. Instagram has reels and posts and stories. And the reason is because they're finding how they can reach more people, right? Your customer might like something short. They want a daily update and they only look at certain stories. They don't even bother going through the posts. And then there's people like me who said I will never do a reel. I just want to see what my friends are doing. And then I touched one. And it's kind of like the For You page, right? TikTok has the For You page. They are sharing out stuff you might be interested in that I would have never seen because I only follow a certain amount of people. So when I got into Reels, and this is embarrassing, an hour would go by. And on the one hand, I was very against it. I said, I'm not going to spend my time there. I don't see all my friends' posts anyway. And that's why I'm here. I want to see what everyone's doing. Why would I want to go to Reels and spend all my time there getting entertainment? And yet, sure enough, doesn't it suck you in? Don't you get sucked into that? I've noticed. Maybe I lay down and you're getting ready for bed and you just open your phone and there's those reels. And an hour later, you're still scrolling. That's why there's all these features on these platforms to keep the audience there. They want you on that platform. So if you can utilize all the features of the platform of your social media, see how you're getting more exposure, no money. You can do stories, you can do reels, you can do posts. That's how you can get more eyeballs on your product. That's what I mean. You're utilizing the features of each of those social media platforms. So take a look, right? If you are on TikTok, and think about this. This is what Al Gore, Mr. Algorithm, wants to know. What are you watching? That's why when I came to TikTok, I wanted to be very careful. of what was coming across my feed. And when I spend my time scrolling, I do it on IG. I wanted to keep my TikTok very business centered. And so I don't want a lot of distractions because I already know I get hooked up into that. And if you think social media marketing, digital marketing is just, there's just too much, right? It's everywhere, right? It's because the algorithms are showing that to you. I love this example my mentor gave. She says, you know, somebody might like red wagons, and you search that, and what do you think's going to be in your feed? Wagon one, two, three, four. You think the entire world is selling wagons. When I was on Instagram, I was an artist, and that's the community that I got involved with. And I thought everybody knew what brush lettering was because that was in my feed. Those are the friends I was connecting with. And lo and behold, you can go out and somebody will say, what do you like to do? What's some of your hobbies? And you'll say, oh, I do brush lettering, and they've never heard of it. And you're like, how have you never heard of it? It's all over social media. And that's the thing. With a billion people on TikTok, we all have things we're interested in. And there's something for everybody. And you're going to get more of what you're looking for. That's why we're using the algorithms of social media to get us there, to push us out. All right, so I want to share really quickly. My time is running out. My date, I've got my date coming soon. I want to share that if you come to nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to learn more about this and even more, right? What I've shared with you is just the beginning. Oh, darn. Okay. It's just the beginning of learning about social media marketing. I am in a program called Legacy Builders. And Legacy Builders not only teaches you how to find your perfect customer, it teaches you social media and how to do social media the right way. And what I'm talking about is this e-learning platform. The e-learning platform of education videos is a booming business. It's $1 billion a day business. Did you know that? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Hello, Corrine. Oh, and Kathy. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here today. The Legacy Builders taught me these tips, and I wanted to share them with you today. If you've missed it, go to my YouTube Live, follow me there, and you can watch the replay of just some of the basic tips that I just assumed everybody knew. And guys, if you're a beginner to social media marketing and you're looking at this like, I could never do this, you're right. You think that, then you're never going to be able to do it. But my point of showing up today is to encourage you that it's possible. You can learn the skills you need to have a successful digital marketing business. Now, in my business, I promote 4 done-for-you digital products. I came to this just over 3 months ago, and my life has changed. I have become so ecstatic about this business. One, because after having 7 businesses that were basically tax write-offs, I've found my 8th business, and I get so excited. I have so much joy, and I can't wait to show up for my customers. I can't wait to show up for you, to give you a glimpse into my life and a glimpse into the business, to just get you curious. That's what attraction marketing is. If you are interested because of me showing up today and you want to learn how to make six figures, if you want to reach that $1 million goal, or are you just looking, if I could just make $900 a week, that would take the pressure off so much. I could build up my emergency fund. One of the things I regret is missing my daughter's wedding. Yes, I missed my daughter's wedding. Now, granted, he was in service and he's being deployed. And they put off getting married and put off until it's his last month and he's leaving. And he's trying to decide within that last month which weekend he's going to pick that they can get married, how everything can line up. Well, we couldn't get off of work. My husband could not just leave in a moment's notice to go do that, nor did we have the finances in the bank for 2 last-minute airplane tickets. And I never want that to happen again. I never want to miss out on family, these special events. If it's a wedding or a birth, I wasn't there at my grandbaby's birth either. Right? Sometimes money holds you back. And if that's painful enough and makes you angry enough, then I want you to harness that and get it and just reach over that courage barrier and say, you know what? I think I can do this. One, because this program is step-by-step e-learning. Legacy Builders is an e-learning, earn as you learn program. And don't you love that name, Legacy Builders? I want to leave a legacy to my family. I want to leave a legacy and not debt. I have 28 more years of mortgage on my house. I'm getting rid of that. I want it gone in 3 years. That's my goal. And instead, I want to leave a legacy for my family. I don't want to be trapped by money holding me back. I want the finances, daily pay rolling in that will help me achieve my goals. And if you are looking for $900 a week, $900 a day, right? Do you realize that's over 300,000 K a year? If you made $900 a day. So this is what I have. I said I promote digital products and I promote 4 digital products. And I use all of those social media marketing techniques I talked about to do it. And the first program, Legacy Builders, is a $900 one-time fee for education. And as a bonus, there is mentoring daily. It's fresh daily. There's a living, breathing community of business owners. The other 3 products, there's a digital mastery, and there is daily pay blueprint, and then there's a launch pad. Now, here's one of the reasons I went with Legacy Builders is because I wanted the master resale rights of all 4 programs. I have the right to sell each of these programs. That's why I promote digital products. Done for you digital products. I didn't write these. I didn't create these, but I have the right to promote them. And if you are looking for more information on how to be a successful digital marketer, right? Working 2 hours a day with your cell phone and you get to use social media. It's free. That's what we spent our time talking about today. Free. So a one-time cost for education that's always growing. They are adding video mentoring calls and coaching and webinars. Thank you, Ramsey. That's always growing. It's a continuing education. That's how I look at it. But if you're interested in another program, I want you to go to nevertoolateincome.com, put your email in, and you're going to get the details. If you want more information, you just click the link and you get absolutely clear details of what each of the programs has to offer. But I want to be really clear. There's a $29 website fee. And that's one reason I chose Legacy Builders, because it's one time. If I had chosen any of the other platforms, any of the other programs, it's a $29 website fee because that's built on the program you choose. If you want to be able to sell all four, then you have to have a way to do that. If you bought Digital Mastery, you have the resale rights of the three, and that $29 has a website for you to sell the three. If you're ready to upgrade, if you want to upgrade, you have the opportunity in 30 days to upgrade with just the cost difference, but you have to pay that $29 over again. That's why I chose Legacy Builders. I wanted all the information and I wanted it all now, and I only wanted to pay that $29 one time. So I want you look at nevertoolateincome.com. Ramsey's about to explode, so I've got to log off here. So thank you guys for hanging with me, and put your information in, get the details, and you can learn so much more about getting really good, building the skills and the confidence to be a great promoter. Digital marketing on social media has been a joy. I love getting up and talking to you all, and I appreciate you all for being here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you need more information, go to my website. So give me a subscribe, follow, and like this. And I can't wait to talk to you again. I'm going on a trip, so I'm going to experiment with going live in new locations. So let's see how that goes. I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you, my YouTube followers. I appreciate your time. You guys are amazing. And I would appreciate a subscribe. And if you have anything you need, just leave me a comment, a question, and I can get back to you, I promise. So I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.